Gezi, here we are on the eve of the Premier League again. Your third Premier League campaign. Looking forward to the challenge again?
Yeah, definitely. I missed out on the playoff places last year by a point, and through my own fault from bombing a lot of opportunities, drawing games that I should have won. But yeah, I'm feeling good and just looking forward to this campaign.
It's been quite a remarkable turnaround. Your first Premier League was a complete bomb, as you both admitted. Last year, so close. Is this year the one where you jump into that top four?
Yeah, I mean, the first year was something that I didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy the travelling, obviously losing games as well, and then going to pro tours and not wanting to be there. And I promised I'd never play in this tournament ever again. But here we are, third time lucky. I'm looking forward to it. I think I can get to the finals, and I'm not number 3 in the world for no reason, and I just need to believe in myself a lot more, which I have done over the last couple of months.
What does it mean to you as well to be an automatic pick this year? No wild card. You knew you were in before Barry announced who the other 6 were.
Yeah, obviously top 4 is nice, not just for Premier League, but for World Series and everything. Once you're up into the top 4, it gets you into a lot of events. But to automatically get into the Premier League, like I said, 2 or 3 years ago, I was hoping I was going to be in, but just to sit back and just wonder who else was going to be in and let them sweat it out.
Again, looking at what you've achieved over the last year, do you still pinch yourself that you are in the top 4 in the world?
Yeah, but I'm starting to believe in myself a lot more, and I believe I deserve to be there now, whereas, just outside the top 4, it's creeping into the top 8, and then you're just wondering, am I going to drop down? Am I going to push up? But I just believe now that I'm good enough to beat whoever, and if I bring my A game, scoring and checking out, then I don't care who's in front of me. Like my performance in the Grand Slam final, I know is more than that in the tank as well. So, I'll be a tough player to beat when I'm on song.
Have you got the World Championships out of your system as well? Because you played good in spells, and it weren't quite that, like you say, that A game that you produced in Wolverhampton wasn't quite there. You've got that at your system now?
Yeah, exactly. I think I played 5 games, was it? And 2 of them was probably decent games against Glenn and against John Henderson, but the other 3 were mediocre performances. But to win games like that and win when you're playing your B or C game certainly helps. And I'm just want to put not just that, but the Peter game where things weren't going to plan and sort of let myself down, and that's gone now. It's a new year. I don't know if it'll be a new me, but it's a new start.
Like you say, you weren't yourself up there, but you've tried to change. It doesn't happen. You always revert to type, and that's who you are, and that's what the fans like to see as well. So yes, it didn't happen there, but we're guessing we're still going to see those big celebrations from you.
Yeah, well, if you're playing well, then you can just be yourself, and sometimes not scoring, and then I'm just within myself. And I tried certain times last year to tone it down and just try and be someone who I wasn't, and then that wasn't working for me. So I just revert back to being myself, and that's when I get the best out of my game. And started to win games. The crowd were getting on my side, and it was probably the best year I've had with the crowd against me all year. So it was a good year.
We've seen you over in Holland and Germany doing some shows, some big exhibitions. Is that great practice for the Premier League?
Well, I don't know. I played Michael 4 times and lost 4 times, so it's just knocked me back a little bit. But I should have won the 2 of them. I was up like 6-1 or 6-2 and lost. But they're fun. They're good fun. Nothing's ever 100%, and you're in and out with the crowd, and yeah, it's good. It's good to keep your arm in. It's a good bit of practice, but it's down to serious stuff now this weekend, and then the Premier League next week.
Rob Cross in Aberdeen, a whole new arena, double what it was last year. Looking forward to facing Voltage?
Yeah, obviously me and Rob always have some good games. I think in the European Championship it was one of the worst games, one of the worst performances I've had on TV, and I just want to go and give him a game that I should have given him then, and hopefully come away with a W, because it's nice to get a win under your belt early, and without that in the Premier League it's going to be tough week in, week out.
We know you're superstitious as well. We see the new Premier League shirt being modelled here. If you lose on opening night, is it back in the wardrobe for that one and the black one's coming back out?
No, because I wore the black for a few weeks and I hadn't lost the game, but I've lost a few in it now, so whichever. If I do lose in this, you never know, I might just wear a random t-shirt, one of the old ones will come back out to give me a bit of luck.
Gezi, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yes, cheers.